Virgos, welcome back to my channel and welcome all my new people here. Today we're going to be looking at messages from the universe. The purpose of this reading is to give you a sign in regards to what challenges you could be experiencing, what the universe is trying to tell you at the moment, what strengths you can draw upon, weaknesses you need to work through, okay? So we're going to be looking at all of that. If you do want to see what I have to say, stick around. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell as well if you want to see future readings so you can get notified. And any information that you also need to book a personal reading will be below. All right, so what is the mental focus surrounding my Virgos at the moment? So we have the King of Swords. The overall present energy, we have the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Spears in this deck. Areas of self-improvement, we have the Moon card, interesting. Your current strengths, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the outcome of the near future, the next couple of weeks or so, we have the Page of Swords. What is the messages the universe is trying to show my Virgos at this moment? So we have succulence, which represents resilience. And we have recycle, which represents recover. So in you being determined, in you pushing, irregardless of what the outside circumstance may look like, may be, your resilience is going to pay off, especially for my business owners, my people who are trying to make something of themselves in terms of building a legacy, making your financial dreams come true. Whatever goals that you may have, whether it's getting more spiritually aligned, getting more aligned health-wise, financially, your hard work is going to pay off. And you could be seeing manifestations of that pretty soon. For a lot of you too, I just feel like good fortune is on the way. Any endeavors that you could be taking on as of right now, you could see that you're gonna have long-lasting results, okay? This to me feels like the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is so Virgo energy in my opinion, because the Knight of Pentacles is so meticulous and so calculated. So in you being in your true essence and not letting it hinder you in terms of you being fearful, and that's something we're going to talk about a little bit later in the reading, this could actually build you up. Another thing I'm seeing with recover here, this is taking some time out to prioritize taking care of yourself outside of just the hustle and bustle of life. Spirit is saying that if you've been feeling burned out a little bit, maybe taking like a day or two to rest or to recalibrate your energy, especially if this has anything to do with like maybe working out. Maybe you go really hard in the gym and you need to take a break. Or maybe you work really hard every single day and you don't get a chance to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is a reminder to do that. Also, if you've had any quote unquote losses or challenges that were opposing you, it's almost as if opportunities could be finding their way back to you. Okay, you could be having the opportunity to replenish a savings account here as well. Like if your finances may have been taking a hit, things could be changing for the better for you. Now let's get deeper into the reading. The first card is going to represent the mental focus. And with the King of Swords here, it could be your plans for one. If you have specific plans to start a business, that could be what's on your mind. If you have certain plans to move to a new place, that's on your mind. There's just certain plans or goals that could be heavily like influencing your mindset. Also, you could be thinking about someone who you may not be on the best of speaking terms with. There could be this desire to maybe speak your mind to someone, get some clarity, get understanding, especially if this is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, overall present energy with the Queen of Wands, you could feel very motivated, especially with this full moon in Sag. You could feel very, very motivated to get things done, take action on new ideas. This is you taking responsibility. Okay, you guys mean business. Overall present energy, mind, body, soul, you guys mean business. You could find yourself also very antsy in terms of communication. Like when it comes to communicating with others during this time frame, you could be laying down the law and not to be played with. Now, areas of improvement, what's basically calling for your attention, I do have the Moon card. So fear, you constantly living in a state of fear or worrying about the unknown. And the only reason why fear exists is because there's an absence of knowledge. That's the only time that we fear something, is because we don't understand it. So when it comes to your quote unquote fears, get to know them, understand where your fears are stemming from, or be in a space to where you're allowing yourself to get very familiar with your fears by putting yourself in positions to face them. But the only thing that does, like I said, keep us in a state of fear is the absence of knowledge. And also trying to live in the present while not trying to live in the present, trying to live in the future while needing to live in the present, Now, when it comes to areas that you've mastered and how you can leverage it, I do have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, some of you have mastered being able to see through people, especially if they do have unpure intentions, especially if you've been through situations where you've been able to see trickery from a mile away. Now, how you can leverage this is using a higher level of discernment. When your intuition is telling you something about someone, a business opportunity, anything that you're trying to do, you need to listen. And that's how you can leverage this. Now, when it comes to the outcome, I do have the Page of Swords. I was about to say the Page of Flowers, but the Page of Swords in this deck. So the outcome, over the next couple of weeks or so, you could have someone reach out to you and you could have small talk with them. This may be someone who you're interested in or who could be interested in you. This could be very random. For one, I will say that. Another thing I'm picking up on, you could find yourself wanting to, like I said, start some sort of new business idea or get going with some sort of, if it's not a business endeavor, get going with some sort of new regimen or some sort of new lifestyle change or something like that. With this energy too, though, you want to be careful of having your head in the clouds, because the Page of Swords energy is that figuring things out and being inspired. And sometimes we can get carried away in that energy where we don't really start anything. So you could have all this inspiration, all these ideas, but make sure you're actually doing something with them. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful and that you were able to take something from this video. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.